Hi everyone, welcome back to Garvey TV, and today we will be zoning in on Ota Benga. So Ota Benga was a teenage boy brought from his homeland in Central Africa and displayed like an animal at the Bronx Zoo in New York City, New York. Benga was born sometime in 1883 in the Ituri forest in what would soon become the Congo Free State, now the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So recently I did a video about the Democratic Republic of the Congo and how Africans are still being exploited there as a result of the cobalt that is needed to aid the technological advancements of today's society. However, I will be zoning in on this particular topic today. He was born in the Mbuti Pygmy colony and one of many small bands of extended family groups of between 15 to 20 people. These colonies were nomadic, moving from one temporary village or camp to another as dictated by the seasons and hunting opportunities throughout the year. At the 1885 Berlin Conference that partitioned Africa, King Leopold II of Belgium was allowed to take possession of the Congo Free State. So in order to make his possession profitable, Leopold began to exploit the region's resources, including rubber, and imposed forced labor on the inhabitants, including the Mbuti Pygmies, which were reinforced by beatings, amputations, and yes, murder. When Benga, a teenager, returned from an elephant hunt and found his entire family and village had been slaughtered by the force public, the private army of King Leopold created to enforce rubber production quotas, Benga, now alone and defenseless, was kidnapped by slave traders and put to work as a laborer in the agricultural village. In 1904, Benga was freed by an American missionary and amateur anthropologist Samuel Philip Werner, who was under contract from the Louisiana Purchase Exposition to bring back pygmies to be a part of a human exhibition at the fair. Werner found Benga and negotiated his release from the slave traders for a pound of salt and a bolt of cloth. So Werner recruited other Africans for the exhibit as well, and the group was brought to St. Louis in June 1904. The Africans were displayed and Ota Benga became a particular popular performer who attracted huge crowds. An exhibit at the same time with the Apache chief Geronimo. The two became friends. His efforts, Werner was awarded a gold medal in anthropology at the close of the exhibition. Werner and Benga returned to Central Africa at the end of the exposition, but Benga, feeling he no longer belonged, chose to come back to the anthropologist in the United States in 1906. Werner took Benga to the Bronx Zoo, where he was initially hired to help with the animals. So zoo officials, however, began to exhibit him in the monkey house, where, again, he attracted large crowds. While Benga proved a popular attraction, a group of black New York clergymen led by Reverend James H. Gordon demanded that he be freed. By the end of 1908, 23-year-old Benga was released and to the custody of Reverend Gordon, who placed him in the New York City's Howard Colored Orphan Asylum. In 1910, Gordon arranged for Benga to relocate to Lynchburg, Virginia, where he received formal schooling and religious training for the first time. Benga then began working at a local tobacco factory to pay for his journey back to Central Africa. By 1914, however, World War I began and severely limited passenger ship travel. On March 20, 1916, most likely overcome with depression and heartbreak, Ota Benga committed suicide in Lynchburg, Virginia. He was about 33 years of age at the time of his death.